today is the final home game of the season for one team. It is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Aggies offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Marcel Reed. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Fires immediately. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Reed throws to the tight end. Out wide left, it's Thomas. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. From the gun, it's Owens. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reed on the play action. Finds his man. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we get our first look at the dangerous Isaiah Satania. They'll be looking to him, and he'll probably be keeping an eye on the other side in this great matchup of wideouts.
We've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country. 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
Using his legs, it's Blaylock.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Second down to the air. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw one first. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone infraction. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. That penalty puts the defense in a bind. It'll be 3rd and 1. Burrowing for yardage. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And we're even here in the first.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Quick give. It's Owens. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Reed to throw. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. He's got the first down. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Right back to the well.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reed. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Craver. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Driving forward, it's Owens. There's a little room there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right side, it's Thomas. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Takes the handoff. It's Blaylock. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Right back to it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Making his first move. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's the give off the left side. Defense all over it.
And a lot of times they'll fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win. You'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. 4th down, Reed. Throws quickly. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Throwing Reed. Got him. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And now what will they come up? Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football.
Makes the catch down the right side. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Right at the line. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on first down from the 28. Reed. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
To the air, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wide open downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Reed to throw. Left side, it's Thomas.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And they spread them out. And the defense, you got to kind of pick your poison, right? It's hard to go man across the board. It's to pressure the QB, so they play it safe, they go zone. And it's nice to have a running back that can line up in the slot, read the zone, kind of sit down and understand where to be. QB throws the strike, he makes the catch. Nice job being on the same page.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Now here's Reed. Trying to find the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. But I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Got his man. Oh, he got loose. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy's no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Out wide, it's Blaylock. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
From deep, it's Bussey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field, having those go-to guys, those A&M.
Pulls it in down the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. All the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Sooners sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrill. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Reed. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this fourth down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Run ends there. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Out wide left, it's Thomas. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Had to get rid of it quickly, and he avoids the sack.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They just keep firing. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about the compliment?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running inside. It's Morrow. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Inside the 15. 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Might have a chance. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Throwing Reed. Rolls right. Touchdown, Aggies! And the route is on. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Mateer. Left side is Harris. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He'll set up to throw. Look out! Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs.
Looking for the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Needs it here on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over.